Hi, everybody, and welcome back to the Witch's Lazaretto because I'm still in lockdown. Although California is starting to open up slowly, um, yeah, we're still being encouraged to social distance, working from home, all of that good stuff. Um, you are not going to believe this. I got in a Kickstarter deck. I finally got one. So I'm going to show it to you because I'm really excited about this one. So this is the Spirit Cards Oracle deck by John Arthur Mosley. Now, when I backed this deck, first of all, the guy is local to me, which I didn't realize. So that's very cool. The other thing was the story behind this deck. So these paintings were created over a period of about 7 years, and they're not drawings, they're actual paintings. And so this was meant to be visual art first. And then it kind of transformed into this oracle deck. And it kind of follows the journey of the creator because John's life started to take a transformational turn, and that's how the cards came about. So I loved his artwork. It's absolutely beautiful, and so let's get into it. So it's a beautiful box. It's a huge box, and I'll tell you, it does come shrink wrapped, and the cards were shrink wrapped. So I did take the shrink wrap off, and I took the shrink wrap off the cards. But other than that, I haven't looked at anything or done anything. So here's the box. It is a beautiful, sturdy, magnetic box. 44 spirit cards, and a 108-page guidebook. Oh, and there's a drawstring bag too to protect the cards. So that's pretty cool. It says there are 4 categories of spirit cards in this deck: divine feminine and sacred masculine, natural elements, animal spirits, and dancers and dreamers. So I'm going to show you. Let's see if I can do it without shaking, guys. Me and my hand tremors, but I'm going to try and hold it up here, hopefully long enough for you to be able to stop your video and read the back. So yeah, let's get into it. Lovely tuck box, magnetic box, and you open it up, and this is what you see. So of course we have the guidebook first, which is a paperback guidebook. And then you have the cards. And lastly, tucked inside is this beautiful bag. And then the bottom is just straight black. So let's take a look. Oh, it's a nice big bag. Faux suede? Is it suede? Yeah, it feels like suede. So, beautiful deck. As you can see, the cards are very large by the size of the bag. So that's awesome. All right. Let's have a look at the book here. There are indeed 108 pages. And it is, the cover is a little flimsy. Yeah, I'm not appreciative of the cover. But, oh, lovely. Okay, so he has the contents. All the cards are numbered, so they'll be easy to find while you're using the guidebook. It's got acknowledgments, a prophecy, introduction, and using the cards. And then in the back, it's about the art and the artist. So let's see what we have here. So it looks like we have about a page and a half per card. And this describes it kind of gives an overall, let's see, this gives an overall feeling to what the painting is. This is the artist's imagining of what he was painting, and then this is the oracle message that goes with it. And he did that on every single card. So yeah, and it is. It's a page and a half per card. So that's great. That is terrific. Okay. Yeah, I wish the book had a little thicker stock for it, because it's kind of like okay, for those of you who are familiar with the Everyday Witch Tarot, that feel of the colored pages, that's kind of what this is like. That plasticky, I guess, not plasticky, laminated, but it's not even as thick as that. It's much, much thinner. So if you bend the binding, I can guarantee this book is going to fall apart. So if you're using the book, just be aware of that. Okay, so now we have the cards, and they're not stuck together, so that's lovely to begin with. Okay, so they are huge. Here they are. They're huge. I don't know that. Yeah, see, I can't even get my fingers. I can't get my fingers even end to end on these. So they're huge. But I don't mind that. They are gilded. The shiny, shiny gilding. However, this again is the kind of gilding that after a good workout, it's going to chip off. It just is. So be prepared for that. If you don't know about working with cards that have gilding on the side, it is going to come off with use. That's just how it is. This deck is 400 GSM. Can we say how excited? And it is I don't know if my camera's gonna show it, but if you can see, it is a linen finish, peeps. Linen finish. So these cards will stand the test of time. So your gilding may come off, but pish tosh to that, because the cards are going to work like gems. So there's that. All right, I'm so excited. I got goosebumps. I love this first card. This is the one that got my attention for the Kickstarter when it came out, Goddess Rising. The detail in these is just amazing. He said that these cards are meant to be meditated with. So I think that's wonderful, because truthfully, you could get lost in every single card. And there are colors to show the differences between the categories that I mentioned, which were divine masculine, feminine, animal spirits, natural elements. There are different colors to depict those. Sea Priestess. Oh, wow. These are just, I have goosebumps looking at these. I really do. The detail and just they look like spirit messages. The way he has painted them. Look at this, Spirit Guardian. Wowza. I'm just thoroughly impressed. I don't know that my camera is even going to do these cards justice. but I hope it'll give you some kind of idea of the lux of these cards. Earth, air, fire, and wind. Wow. We have crystal spirit. These cards are huge. If I want to get them up close, I can't. I can't even fit them all into the, into the space here. So, is this gorgeous? Light spirit. And if I open up my curtains, there's going to be way too much light. Oh, gosh. Wowza, guys. Every card I get, every card I have picked up so far, I get a renewed sense of goosebumps. I think this is going to be a very special tarot deck, oracle deck. And I don't get a lot of oracle cards, but this one, boy, this one may be right up there with my Healers of the Earth Oracle. That's amazing. The animal cards are just, they have my heart. They really do. Wow. Raven spirit. Butterfly spirit. Hummingbirds. Hummingbird is one of my totem animals. These are just absolutely stunning. Ew. That's the only problem. I do not like snake cards. I understand their importance, but I do not like snakes. Snakes give me the heebie-jeebies. Wow. That's an amazing card right there. Wow. Awesome. Oop. Flight. That's another dancer card. Emerge. Wow. This is beautiful. Look at that. Create. And then the last card is birth. Wow. 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 So I'm going to give these a shuffle. Now I can hold them like this, and then I corner riffle like Ethany does. So I would say that would probably work best for these cards, unless you have gigantic hands and can get them from top to bottom, which I don't know anybody who's going to have hands this big, truthfully. But they corner shuffle like a dream. Like I said, they're very bendy. Beautiful. Just wonderful. This deck will be around for quite a while, I think. All right. So let's see. With everything going on in the world, what kind of advice can you offer us today? What kind of advice can you offer us today? Let's see how we do here. I think I could sit and shuffle these for a while. They're just so wonderful to shuffle, seriously. Okay. I'm going to go one more time here. And the cards say, Goddess Rising. Whew. Embodiment, empowerment, awakening. This is the one I pulled, the very first one out of the chute, Goddess Rising. So let's see what the message in the book is for this. So this is part of the Divine Feminine. And it says, Goddess Rising. Oops. Goddess Rising. I am the power of the feminine in her full glory. Goddess of the chosen ones, I am your beckoning and illumination of the power you hold. For I am within you, as you, representing your full mastery. I call upon you now. Sacred One, you are the keeper of great teachings. Open to this now, for I am your destiny and your intuition that is guiding you home. So, the message of the card is, the Goddess Rising card is a message to fully awaken to the remembrance of the sacred being that you are. Even when things are in seeming disarray or upheaval, you are only experiencing the natural forces according to the law of balance. This is the grace of spirit restoring you to wholeness and further aligning you along your path. Stand confidently in your power. Take time to honor and be present with the rhythms of your own body, knowing these rhythms are one and the same with the intelligence, wisdom, and perfection of nature and the sacred Goddess Rising herself. Aho, Goddess Rising. Well, folks, I think that pretty much says it. So with that, if I don't know that this deck is still being sold, sometimes Kickstarters are, sometimes they're not. If the deck is still being sold, I will pop all the information down in the description box for you. All right? I hope you enjoyed that. I certainly did. And I'm sending you all so much chakra love. And I'll see you on the next one.